now. I've struggled a lot because of them. But I know the God that I serve is a living God because He's a God of change.
Hello guys, it's your girl, your mama, yani Mama Fiber. Call me Milka. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we are going to have fun. Kwa wale wenye tunapenda kutembea, sisemi lolote. Interviews za wasanii, TikTokers, content creators na wengineo. Bila kusahau cruise ship live. Maswali zenu zote nazijibu. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and even sharing.
Finally,
Karibuni kwenye studio and today we have a guest. Kuna mgeni, and before I introduce the guest, please subscribe, like, share, comment and then say whatever you want to bring it here. Mama, pole kwa safari and the floor is yours. Tell us your name.
Thank you once again. Thank you, Madam Milka. I'm really humbled to be on your space here. Yeah, I don't take it for granted. I'm very, very happy. My name is Elisa _Jacob. I'm a mom of 2, blessed and highly favored because to come into this platform, you have to come a long way.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
We thank God for the journey mercy. Anyway, guys, we have a lot to talk about her, but now I'm going straight to start from, like, she's a widower. I know her as the strongest mom, and you know, being a widow is not easy. And able to ambie, how is it been?
Being a widow is not easy.
When did your husband die?
Yeah, he died 2014 September. It was around day 17. So it has been a long journey.
How old were your kids?
My kids were very young. My firstborn was 7 years old. She was in grade 1. Now she has turned 18 years.
Wow.
The little one, you can see the difference because now he's in grade 8 also.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Mom.
Maua yako utapewa.
Nashukuru.
So, how has it been? Like, najua si rahisi, I don't know. Wali kuchukulia aje, tuanzie kwenu after everything happened.
Okay, for my family, I thank them so much. Also my parents. My dad was the most closest person I could afford to have. My sister who follows me, they were the most people who like encouraged me, stood by me. Because those moments you can't eat, you've lost someone whom you thought that could be that pillar forever. And more so, the challenge that I had was like when he was alive, he used to, like, he never wanted me to do work. So it was so challenging, although God had prepared me very early. So I started doing these little skills, kind of jobs like laundry, washing dishes, fetching water, you see, like that. That's what has helped me throughout to navigate all through the predicaments. Apart from there, my dad, like, he used to even to carry veggies to me. Like, he stopped going to our own church back at home. He joined me in the, like, we were in Kisii town, in Kisii County. So he used to travel like almost a week, like twice, to come and see me, to give me the motivation. And my sister too, she had to vacate from where she was. We stayed in one plot. So my family was everything.
That's why we always say family comes first. And to your father, what will you tell him?
He will forever, like, remain to be my hero. He's like, he motivates me in everything I'm doing. Wherever I go, the strength I carry, most of it comes from my dad, because he prepared me from my childhood up to where I am. Could it be not him? I don't know if I could have endured that process, because it has not been a walk in the park. It has been so tremendous because I've lost a lot. Apart from that, I usually start, it's not easy. And also, being a widow, you don't have a backup support, more so from your loved ones. Maybe where you are married to and where you are, it will be so hectic. It is not easy. Yeah.
But you are trying.
I'm trying my best, yeah.
And to your sister, your mom?
they're the best thing I can ask for. I will still honor them. Yeah, because like more often whenever I'm traveling, those are the ones who take care of my kids.
So let me ask you, where you staying? Are you staying in your home or your husband is home?
No, there I didn't stay there. It took after 2014, I had to come out of the home 2016.
Okay.
Because now there is this, I don't know, can we call it a norm or a culture thing? Because when your husband dies, people take advantage of you. They take everything you have for granted. More so like us who are blessed with little bodies, like the body size, they look at you and they undermine you. They take advantage of you. You can plant stuff, they put the kettle to feed on it. They will have to see anything which you own, like it's your premise. They take advantage of it. So because you don't have any male figure behind you.
I don't know if it will be so emotional or whatever, but just take it positive. What happened to your husband? Like, was it sickness? Did it take time to?
He used to have bronchitis. They finally said it was asthma, but he was food poisoned. He died, and there was someone whom they were sleeping together with. So the following day was found dead, and when they wanted to do the postmortem, the family ignored that, and then they had to shift him immediately so that the procedures won't start to our nearest home from Nairobi. So it never happened, and apart from that, they tried to hide the truth, but God has the best answer. And for that, when the burial happened, when the people tried to ask what happened, everything, it was covered up because they've never wanted, because it was like a family issue. So
Did you try to ask for help, like where you are? Who are you staying with?
I was with my kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were in Nairobi by that time.
Okay, we were in Nairobi, but there is a time he became addicted to alcohol. So I was the only one who was paying rent, school fees, food, and everything, like for a span of 3.5 years. So it became so hard for me. And one of our friends, because he used to sponsor children through an NGO we used to call Uzima Foundation. And we had the NGO, the friends who are coming from European countries, Czech Republic, the Dutch people. So they concluded like I needed some rest or a distance away from him, so we can shift to the up country. If they give me assistance, it will be well. But no, he said no, you can't move. So the only thing I could do, he became so violent, even he could come and hold a bulb, the electricity bulb, and pull it.
Is this something that came up after you've given birth, or is something that was there before?
Before he was okay. He was loving and caring, very romantic, like he was a responsible dad. But the moment he tried to see that I can manage to put food on the table, if today he left me 20 shillings, Kenyan money, that is 20 cents, or $1, that is 100 bob, every day he can come. Even if he come late, what time, he will find food on the table. And remember, we were staying here in Nairobi in apartments, probably specifically in Nairobi, Kayole. So I used to do these small chores which he never wanted, but also I reconsidered it like an added plus, like a bonus for him. Being on an NGO, you are volunteering yourself, you see, doing a volunteer thing. Maybe when they come, those the other people, they will just give him something like a stipend. Also used to work in Unilever. That time they used to pay 350 per day. They are being paid after 1 week. So you understand the lifestyle in Nairobi. It wasn't easy. But because me also, I used to push myself to go out, and even not going, like now when we are in a floor, people will just say, I want someone to fetch water for you, wash clothes, and do something. The only thing you can do, I will just give that hand, like do it, because I'm using a skill, and that's how we managed. So it happened that he felt that I'm offending him because I'm at least gaining much cash than him, and that is when he quitted his job. So I was responsible now to cater for everything.
But I think that's God. I'm sorry for that, Mama, and I think God has plans. So I just want to ask another part. How did the in-laws take you? Chikamati, the brother-in-laws, the mom, and if the dad is there.
Okay, at first everything seemed to be okay, but as time went by, like let's say in a span of 1 month, 2 to 3 months, there I started seeing the difference. Because after the burial, the children needs to go to school.
Yes.
Like the first one, she had already joined in school.
Primary.
Yeah, she was now in.
How old was she?
She was 7 years, grade 1. Yeah. So also I was now, because now we've shifted from the city side, we are now in a country. I don't know where to start from. I had to ask them, can you help me? So that's where the problem started. They had to hide the burial permit because already the certificate hadn't come.
Do you have it now?
No, even up to now I don't have. So it has not been easy. The only thing I did, it's not easy. When your husband dies, sometimes it becomes so tough to an extent that when you seek help even from the government section, sometimes there are some challenges.
Okay.
So it
Wao
wasn't easy.
walikubeba aje? Did they
Haikuwa rahisi.
welcome you there? Bado mnaishi huko ama?
For now, we are not staying there.
Okay.
I had to come out of the home when things went south, like when it became so much.
Wao ndio walikufukuza ama ulijitoa peke yako?
No, they didn't fish me out.
Okay.
But we are being told, akufukuzaye akwambii toka, through vitendo. So I used to plant things and then they harvest. Sometimes they put the cattle on the farm, they graze over it. When I put someone to help me, the chief, it was like you have to pay everything. When you go to look for the government's assistance from the side, you have to pay. And now I was incapable.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't easy. Yeah.
What was the hardest ama ile kitu ngumu kabisa yenye ilikufanya sasa ikakupush ukatoka?
So what happened, I faced a lot of molesting. Like, yeah. I had one of the family members who was like sexually molesting me. He wanted me by force, by fire. When I said no, I've buried a husband, like barely a week. This person comes to my house. He wants to be with me intimately. My kids are sitting there and me here. Yes, he had a family. So it became too much for me because I didn't give in.
Yeah.
But this person can like go to an extent that he can go and drink and then come forcefully. He wants me, says like, no one will own you in this village, in this society. You will never have a baby out of wedlock from outside unless the family members. Who are the family members? We just have father-in-law and this son who is the brother-in-law. Yeah. They are two only, because my husband, they were two sons of the family. So my husband was the last born. And in our Gusi culture, it is not allowed. It is prohibited. Your dad-in-law can't inherit you. Your brother-in-law, who is the head, can't also inherit you. So the only thing you can do is to go maybe out and far away to have someone,
Yeah.
So it wasn't easy.
Did you try to tell this thing outside? Like, did you get any support?
I called the support from family members, both from my mother-in-law's side, the brothers who are the uncles, and the cousins, their sons, and also a few members of the family. We had a meeting 3 times. Even they had to call them. In fact, even that time, I was supposed to be paid dowry. And what is funny, dowry wasn't paid. Gusi culture? No. It wasn't being paid before he was married.
No, you are not married.
So now you understand the situation.
Yeah, it's not easy. But now, before we go to friends, because I have to ask you about your friends, how they took you, let me know how you moving on, like how you surviving, watoto wanaendaje shule.
As for my kids, I can say it's God, because I've been an entrepreneur for the longest. After his demise, I started doing farming. Even when I had to leave out of the family, I used to go and farm, but still my mom-in-law and my dad, they used to like to take advantage of that, so I had to leave it.
Ulishawazoea sasa.
Yeah, I had
Kabidi
to leave it.
umetoka.
Yeah, so God has ways.
But umesomesha watoto sahi.
Yeah.
Wako ngapi?
Yeah, one is in the university.
Congratulations.
She joined. Thank you. And another one is in grade 8, junior secondary.
You are a great mom.
Thank you.
Ujaamua kuolewa tena?
For now, I can give it a chance, but before I never thought about it because my children now are teenagers.
Umesoma?
They are pushing me.
Au utasiawa tena?
No, for now, it is not that easy. You have to open your brain very okay. It's not easy.
Lakini sasa uko sawa.
For me, I'm okay.
So mwanaume akuje, wewe ni kuenda.
It's not that easy. Not easy. That's
not
easy.
Utaki?
Akikuja anakuja kama amejipanga. Yes, you can't. And let me tell you, even if he will come, I have to. I'm the one to prove, not him.
Lazima umpime.
Yes, because.
Unataka nini?
Okay.
Pesa?
No. We have dedication.
Okay.
God fearing. You know the responsibilities you
say. Hata sipokuwa na pesa.
What should I tell you? Money we can look together.
Nikuulize. Hapa mnuma, I know you had friends. Au marafiki zako, how did they take you? Where are they now? Are you still with the friends? Walitoka?
I don't know how to say this because I thank God. Sometimes I say like I thank God because the life I lived when I had my hubby, it was like indoors, like I was secluded from friends. So when I started thriving in business, I became busy. The only friends I could have is people from the church, and also those people we deal with business, you know. Yeah, that's what. So, even now I can't tell you my best.
Mimi si best yako tena.
Like for those ones whom you can meet like here and there. Yeah.
Na nikuulize, huwa nasikianga but I don't know. Ukiwa widow, ukiwa orphan, whatever, you get some money from the government. Do you access this?
I couldn't access this because the documentation. My in-laws stuck with the birth the death certificate. So I couldn't get access. I've been just working by myself.
Unaitaka like ukipata mtu akupe unaweza itaka?
Yes, because it's important. The orphans get 4,000 and the widows get 8,000 Kenyan money every month. But I've never, for the last 11 years, I've never benefited.
But kuna kashida hapo. Unajua uko umeolewa?
Yes. I was there at the burial. Of course, I did the rituals.
Ulirusha mchanga?
Yes, I did. How couldn't I?
Ngoja. They pushed you or you did it yourself?
My dear, even my grandma told them, don't allow her, don't let her, don't force her to throw the sand. But they were there on my neck. If I couldn't, I don't know, maybe they could have thrown me the same.
So they pushed you happened. To do that?
Yes. Yes, I had to do it.
So meaning they should give you a thing because
they should.
Like
walifungia hapo. Yeah. They did their ritual. They know what they did. They did it intentionally. So it is their duty to pay the debt.
Tuwatafute wakipe tu nini yake, si ndio?
Walipe mali ilipwe.
Anyway guys, it's not easy. It's si rahisi kuishi hiyo maisha, but we thank God umestand. Watoto wako wamekuwa wakubwa. They are going to bring you back. Just give them all that the dad would have given. Silie, tafuta bwana, acha mambo mingi, hiyo ilishaenda. And guys, it has been a story yenye ni emotional, yenye ni tumelearn, tumejua mambo zenye zinaendelea. And hebu tuambie what you know, like unaweza ambia nini watu wenye wameachwa, the in-laws in the family, like kitu yenye unaweza waambia general kabisa, if you can speak.
For me, I can say this. I learned through experience. I wish someone could have come to me that time because they took advantage of everything. I missed everything. When I look back at now, I've struggled a lot because of them. But I know that God that I serve is a living God because He's a God of chances. God has fought for us for the longest. Any widow outside there, any widower, I'll just ask you, before your loved one passes, before all the procedures are being done, please consider your tomorrow. You bury that person today. The day after today, no one will remember you. No one will come through for you. It has been a tough moment. I had to start from scratch. Everything was being taken. They take you for granted. They see you for a nobody. You don't have a family. Like those people you call family who come next to you. People will come there on the burial day. They will console you. But once they walk out of that place, no one will remember bibi ya marehemu, bibi ya mkufi,
ama watoto.
Even the children, they won't care what you are going to eat. I remember there's a time my daughter used to come and ask me, Mami, nataka githeri. Why? She has gone to the granny to ask for tea, and the grandma takes the tea and hides. She gives the grandchildren, the kids to the daughters, not to the son. I couldn't have someone. I didn't have even.
But that's why you are strong now.
It was not easy, Mama. Yeah. So any widow out there, remember to protect the security for your kids. Remember to guard yourself, whatever little you have. But also, if at all you are in a toxic family, step out. I left everything. I've been trying my best way out here, and it has not been
haijakuwa rahisi. Episode yake mtaipata hapo mbele to our next video. Tutajua vizuri. Kwa wale wenye tunapenda kutembea, sisemi lolote. Interviews za wasanii, TikTokers, content creators na wengineo. Bila kusahau cruise ship live. Maswali zenu zote nazijibu. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and even sharing. Finally, yo, man. Y con arengas se